right, welcome back to the main segment on Chart Circle. We are diving into a conversation that every artist, big or upcoming, can relate to. Behind the lights, the music, the videos, and the streaming numbers, there are silent battles, the struggles artists face before success truly shines through. Now, what does this journey really look like? How much sacrifice that should I say, goes unnoticed? And how do artists like our guest today keep pushing despite the odds? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to be finding out. Our guest today is more than just an artist. He's an experienced WavvySavvy, right?
Yeah.
So WavvySavvy brings life in all its colors into his music, capturing both the highs and the lows, the love and the pain, and the hustle and victories. His sound is actually raw, soulful, and versatile, sometimes smooth, sometimes bold, but always real. So through his artistry, he also mirrors life, reminding us that every wave, whether good or bad, has a rhythm worth embracing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome WavvySavvy. How are
Hello,
you doing?
everyone. I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you in our studio.
Likewise. Thank you for having me.
So first then, wait, let me ask this question before she goes straight into it. Like,
Okay.
what's your real name right now?
Okay, my real name is Asukwo Saviour.
I said it. I knew it. I knew it was a savior.
Yeah,
I knew there was a
WavvySavvy
savior
comes
there.
from Savior.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. So I was born December 25th, so I guess that's why.
Ooh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. So let's talk about you. WavvySavvy, your music often reflects both pain and real life unfiltered. Now, can you share one silent battle you actually faced on your journey and also that actually shaped you as an artist today? Share a little bit about your journey into music.
Okay, I would say one of the biggest is self-doubt, because as an artist, you're constantly asking yourself, oh, is this a route I should keep going?
Mm-hmm.
Because you keep facing, when you're growing,
Mm-hmm.
you keep facing more and more of stumbling blocks, failures, rejections, and all of
Yeah.
that. So I think self-doubt is one of those things that keeps reflecting on me. And I keep asking myself, oh, should I keep going or should I like try something else if this is what trying? So yeah.
Was there a time where you felt like you just didn't want to do anymore?
Yeah, so many times. And it's not just about music, it's about life. Like in general, it's just like when you're doing business, once in a while, it's not just that the business isn't moving, there's other things in life that could affect you, that is not necessarily the business that's affecting you, it's just life.
Was music like the first love?
Not really. I started with dance.
Damn.
Yeah, I started with
Wow,
dance.
we're going to go into that very soon.
Yeah.
Now, many fans actually see the art, but not the grind, okay? Now, what has been your biggest sacrifice for music, and was it worth it so far? Has it been worth it so far?
Yeah, I would say it's been worth it, because since I started, at least, I've experienced the growth. I've seen constant recognition. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I was
you are way
when I
better
started.
than when you were yesterday.
Exactly. So obviously, the more work I put in, it's not going to show immediately, but I can see that it's working.
Okay, let's talk about the Nigerian music industry. Nigerian music industry is one of the fastest growing in the world, and let's just say last year alone, Afrobeat was streamed over 13 billion times globally, okay? Yet many artists still struggle behind the scenes. Why do you think there's such a gap between talent and opportunity here in Nigeria?
I would say we have a lot of artists all around the world, not just Nigeria. So the market is so versatile. We have loads and loads of raw talent.
Okay.
And also, aside the talent, we also have the financial aspect. Aside the financial aspect, we have the advertisement, promotions.
True.
So I think music is not just one body. You have to it's just like a textbook. It has several chapters that encompasses the whole book. So you cannot just bypass one to be fulfilled in it. So that's why people go to universities for maybe 4 years, 5 years. You can't just go for 1 year and say, oh, I'm done, I'm good at it.
When did music become business for you? I know you started as an artist, but then when did it become real business for you?
I would say it was when I got my first paycheck in Canada because Canada was the first
How
place.
did you feel?
Canada was the first place I got paid for
How did you
music.
feel?
I was very happy. Like that because in Nigeria it was always like when I'm somewhere I'm like, oh, put me in.
Yeah.
I want to perform. I want to show what I have. But when I got my first paycheck, I was like, oh, I can really get paid for this.
Exactly.
So I was like, okay. I think I should keep pushing. If I can get this check for this amount on this craft, then if I keep going harder, I can get to where I want to be.
They knew your value.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so now we've seen how collaborations have put Nigeria on the global stage. You can think of Burna Boy with Stormzy. You can think of Wizkid with Drake. You can even think about Chris Brown and Davido and all of them. As an artist, do you feel global recognition is the ultimate goal right now, or is building a strong home base just as important too?
I feel it's just in the mindset. Music is every artist, I believe, or let me just say, I myself, I do music because I want to do music, not because I'm recording this particular song because I want to publicize it in USA. Or music is just an art. So when you do music, you are just basically letting that part of you out in the world and just telling the world, okay, do you accept this part of me? So I just feel music is just something.
Do you struggle sometimes to introduce your kind of sound to people?
I basically I have several music for several situations, several crowd, and several environments.
What genre? What song do you do?
Currently, I just do Afrobeat.
Why do I feel like you said currently? You probably like you were doing something before
like,
you actually started to Afrobeat.
Yeah, that's why. Like I keep trying to like just blend.
Oh, you're trying to be versatile.
Yeah,
okay.
I do rap. I do Afrobeat. I do slow songs, R&B. So that's why I said I have like each song that I can work on in any environment. So if I'm booked for a concert or an event, I have the kind of songs I could play. Just like going to play at a birthday party and going to play at
the kind of genre, kind of
exactly. I have a song for each and every one of it.
Speaking of international collaboration, if you had the opportunity to do something with an artist or collaborate with an artist, who would that be?
It would be Wizkid.
Wizkid? Yeah. Why Wizkid?
I feel because I started following him basically from when he blew out from the limelight, from Holla at Your Boy. I've always been following Wizkid, so I understood his journey, and I've always been seeing how people are like, oh, I miss the old Wiz, Wiz now. But as an artist, I understand what's happening.
Just remind me this statement. Recently, I saw a statement by Nasty C where he actually, I think a fan made a statement saying that I miss the old you. And Nasty was actually trying to explain to the person that it's growth and then also you grow and everything. What is your take when fans feel like they are so used to the old you and they wish you are there, but you trying to explain to them that growth takes place and you're trying to explore? How do you go about that?
I just feel every artist, before you got to where you are, you were always yourself. So if your music was challenging from when you started from pain, a place from pain, obviously when you make the money and you're comfortable, you don't expect the artist to be singing about pain anymore because it literally doesn't. For me,
I feel like probably people mean your sound. I feel like most fans are not ready for you to change your sound. Maybe most fans just enjoy the whole old you sound than the new sound.
Yeah, in that aspect, I feel that comes with communication because music is also like a language. So if you are doing music, and that's why I talked about me, I do music in like different genres so I basically don't just do art and just rap or just gospel or just R&B. So I also studied what the fans want too. So I'm not just literally just going to the studio and just like basically, oh, I just feel like singing because I'm happy. When in the country there's hardship and a lot. So basically you have to also listen to the fans too. But in as much as you're listening to the fans, don't get lost in yourself, in the art.
Okay, so speaking of fans, okay, Nigeria currently has one of the youngest music audience in the world with over 60% of listeners under the age of 25. If that's if I'm correct. Our guru is in the house, so you have to correct me. Do you actually think this youth audience is shaping the kind of music artists are pressured to make today?
Uh, I wouldn't say yes, and I would also say no, because just the way I have musical artists who I look up to, and I have my own kind of playlist. Every other person have who they listen to. I could be someone that listen to music from the 1960s, and there's a whole new generation now that could only be listening to Wizkid and Burna Boy and Davido, and they have no idea about any other artist. So I just feel it's just a thing of the mind, what you like, what your soul accepts, and it just speaks out, because basically music is something that's contagious. I'll put it that way.
Sure, it is.
Yeah, because basically you cannot see someone that's really, really calm being a very rash dancer. And so imagine the kind of music that kind of person will listen to. It will be like emotional songs and all of that. So yeah, everyone has what they flow with.
What works for them.
Yeah.
All right. So in 2022, the Nigerian music sector has contributed over 50 million US dollars to the economy, and also which actually continues to grow now. But according to most of the artists, they actually say the real challenge is structure, distribution, royalties, and even support system. Now, from your experience being an artist, of course, you've been able to, should I say, you've been paid royalties before and all that, right?
Yeah.
What key change would you like to see in the industry to support upcoming artists?
I would say it's in the Nigerian music sector, because basically, just like I said, my first paycheck didn't come from Nigeria. It was from Canada. That was where they basically appreciated my craft, and they saw me for my worth. In Nigeria, you have to consistently give before you can reap from where you've been sowing. So not everyone has the luxury of sacrificing financially, the time, the effort, and also not everyone has, not every artist has access to studios. So some artists just use their phones to record, and so everyone has their challenges. But I just feel like Nigeria has to work on how it also advertises. Our structure, because royalties wise, a lot of artists in Nigeria don't even know how royalties work in Nigeria, and also the music business. Because the music business, I won't lie to you, when I went straight like full build, I was like, oh my God, this is a whole lot. I always thought music was just something you would just record, and you just say, oh, I want to release tomorrow.
It's a whole
and
lot.
then you just drop it. But music is a whole lot. And if you're not careful, you'll be slapped with lawsuits.
Exactly. Let's talk about social media platforms like TikTok now, which is actually, of course, sometimes it makes you can actually break you and all that. Okay. So it actually has a way of breaking and making artists even write music with TikTok trends, even in your mind and everything. Because most of artists are like, okay, when you make music this time, I'm like, okay, can part of my song make a TikTok trend and everything? To you, do you think this shift is helping creativity, or is kind of limiting it one way or the other?
Yeah, I think they have this word that they say we're in a Gen Z world. So we all have to adapt one way or the other. Now, social media has been a very major force for all art, not just music. If you're an artist who draws, a videographer, a photographer, social media is your go-to. So I feel we are all trying to adapt, and I also feel, we also have to blend in on what, because you're not just the only one.
But do you do music for TikTok trends?
No, I don't do.
But when you're making your music, do you have it in mind? Okay, I gotta have a part that is going to be that needs to be training on TikTok and all that.
No.
Okay.
My music basically is, if I go into the studio, I don't do music based on what I see online.
You're doing the music for the money. For the people who are available.
So I just basically go, I just do my thing, and I'm out. But most times, there's some kind of trends that could be catchy to me, that I was like, oh, I love this sound, I love this, and I jump on it. But but I don't mainly focus on TikTok trends or Facebook or Instagram.
All right, now Afrobeat seems to be, should I say sim? In fact, it's actually dominated globally.
Yeah.
But within, and that is actually within Nigeria. But within Nigeria, there's still a rich mix of genres. You got like high life, you got like hip hop, you got alt-A, even gospel. Do you think diversity is in sound will survive the Afrobeat wave, or is everything becoming Afrobeat focused now? Now even look at gospel, like there's Afrobeat gospel. There's Afrobeat almost everywhere right now. Seriously.
The thing is, Afrobeat has always been there, but it has always had several names. And recently, it's not just Afrobeat. We've seen so many artists coming up with, oh, my sound is Afrofusion. My sound is everyone is just coming up with whatever. But in as much as we are all trying to like create a unique sound for ourselves, we all know where it came from.
Truth.
Afrobeat.
Truth.
Because whoever was doing R&B, one way or the other, they have a song that has amapiano, they have a song that has Afro in it, and all of that. So I just feel everyone is just doing their thing based on what they feel.
Exactly.
So Afrobeat, yes, Afrobeat has become like a real global sound, and I feel everyone should just keep accepting it, because if you decide that, oh, I don't want to go into this song because everyone is on it, it's just like R&B and rap. It has always been there, and Afrobeat is ours, and we also have to own up to it, because our forefathers, if I would say, have always been doing the sound. In as much as everyone has different instrument they use, it's all Afrobeat.
Let's talk about your artistry, okay? It's all about reflecting life in its purest colors. Now, how do you balance staying true to yourself with creating music that connects with wide audience?
I would say it's my environment, family, and my mindset, because I don't just do music because I want to do music. I have lots of songs that I've recorded that never make it out. Not because it's not good, but I also reflect on, oh, if I drop this song, a 10-year-old can listen to it.
Exactly.
What message is this person
Will
going
it still be
to?
relevant after some years to
Exactly.
come?
So, like, I also like to reflect on myself, and also the fact that I have a daughter. So I don't want to do music that, oh, she grows up and she's like, oh, why was my dad acting like this?
Exactly.
So yeah, I always try to do things and my craft in ways that, okay, in 10 years to come, just like skills, we see what's happening with Shake Body.
I know.
If it was a Vogue song, there's no way to be global now, the way it is. So imagine how many years back that it was recorded, and now how far it's going. So I feel music is a process. So you just have to like do something that you are proud of, and your crowd is also proud of.
Exactly. Okay, so before we wrap up, tell us what wave you are currently on riding, like any new project or upcoming release that your fans should be excited about, or what's been happening, like what's going on, any stuff.
Okay. This year, my first single was Kata Kata Rangers. That's WavvySavvy featuring Kitschy Vibes and Rigos, and also Libido.
Rigos. Okay.
Yeah, so that was the first single I released this year, followed by For the Women. That was a track I recorded with myself and Kitschy Vibes. And these tracks are all on my playlist or track list of my album, Echoes of WavvySavvy, which is going to be released on the 1st of October this year.
So we get to hear it.
Yeah, so I've been working on the album, and yeah, I've been starving my fans. And yeah, 1st of October, Echoes of WavvySavvy is gonna drop, and I promise you that's gonna be, just as the name says, Echoes of WavvySavvy. That album is gonna tell you a whole lot of why I do music, because you're gonna listen
basically
to
your life story, your journey, everything.
Exactly. The love side, the anger side, everything.
The breakfast side.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we let you go, I would love us to play a quick game, a this or that. Okay? So basically, you just let me know like, your vibes, like this or that, like straight to your vibes. So are you ready?
Yep.
All right. So studio session or live performance?
Live performance.
Okay. Afrobeat or hip hop?
Afrobeat.
Fame or fortune?
Fame.
Okay. Write at night or write in the morning?
Right at night.
All right. Solo hit or fire collaboration?
Solo hit.
Solo hit. All right. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you
through. Before
very
you go, any message out there for your fans?
Okay, like I said, this is WavvySavvy, and expect the album Echoes of WavvySavvy coming out on the 1st of October 2025. Then I would be having a fun time with you all on the 10th of October. That will be the listening party of the album. So come out and have fun,
All right.
and let's ride with WavvySavvy.
Okay, all right. So actually, I think I actually had an interesting conversation. Let's just say I think I now know a little bit of the struggles in the music or behind the music industry right now when it comes to you artists. So today we've actually seen that behind every rhythm and every lyrics, there are silent battles artists actually fight before the spotlight finds them. So big thanks to WavvySavvy for sharing his journey and also truth with us. And to you at home, thank you so much for riding with the wave, of course, riding the wave with us. Until same time next week, this has been Chart Circle. Stay inspired and always it's a bye. My name still remains Nana Abena.